Israel recently announced it would build a new community on the outskirts of eastern Jerusalem. Called E1, Israel says it must maintain control over the area. Palestinians say it must be part of their future state. The announcement sparked an international uproar. But now Israel may be backpedaling, or at least putting the idea on hold.
We haven't made a decision to build yet. We're only making planning and zoning. That will, actual construction will require a separate decision by the government.
So why did you go ahead with planning and zoning then?
I think we want to say that in a final status peace agreement we see this area as part of Israel.
Building an E1 would connect Jerusalem to its suburb of Ma'ale Adumim, with its 40,000 residents built on land that Israel acquired in 1967. The Israelis see building an E1 as natural growth, while the Palestinians see it as a deliberate attempt to interrupt the territorial contiguity necessary to function as a state. Yoav Peck, a Peace Now activist, says he welcomes any decision that will prevent the building from moving forward. Regev disagrees.
E1 in particular is directed at the Palestinian Authority, and what it does is two things, essentially. It breaks the contiguity of the Palestinian state, the ability of Palestinians to get from Ramallah in the north of Jerusalem to Bethlehem to the south of Jerusalem is broken if E1 is settled by the Israelis. And secondly, one of the Palestinians' central demands is that they be enabled to establish their capital in East Jerusalem. And E1 breaks into that so that it will be virtually impossible for them to establish their capital in East Jerusalem. So for these two reasons, it's a particularly provocative and dangerous.
It's only natural that Jerusalem be connected to Ma'ale Adumim, which is one of the largest settlement blocks, and in every peace plan that's been put on the table in the last 15 years is part of Israel.
For the Media Line, I'm Linda Gradstein in Jerusalem.